It seems that we are live now. So, hello, hi, Sastriyakal, Nalikopi to all, and welcome to E Times, wherein we are back with another interesting live session. Today, with me will be Purab Kohli, the guy who has completed 25 years in the entertainment world. I mean, Hip Hip Hurrah has completed 25 years, and recently, Rogan also completed 15 years. And I remember one of my friends told me that he was actually her first crush. So let's see, we'll have Puram to join us. We have already accepted the request. So if Instagram allows us, we'll be able to have him with us in a couple of minutes. So till then, आप मुझे ये बताइए कि पूरब का कौन सा ऐसा particular movie, show, anything, any of his work, his recent release Blind, where he showed the psycho killer वाला side, है ना? अगर आपको वो पसंद आया तो वो हमें बताइए. कोई और उनका काम आपको पसंद आया तो वो भी आप हमें बता सकते हैं. And please. Oh, and everybody who has just joined in, hello, hi, thank you for joining in. I know you people want to patch in into this video setting right now, लेकिन वो थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाता है because we just can have Purab joined on the video, which I can see due to some reason is थोड़ा सा lagging. But अफसर, I really wish कि आपकी बातें हम पूरब तक जरूर पहुंचाएंगे. And okay, so Purab, I know you can see me. There is some issue. I can see that it said that you're unable to join. What we can do is, if you cancel the request from your end, I will start. I will try it from my end, and maybe then it will help. And let's try this. Okay, let me also send him a request and see if that works. And okay, now let's try this again. And it should now work. So, and what's remaining? I can see. Where are you people joining from?
Yes.
And Purab is there with us. Hello.
It's working. Hello, Neha. कैसी
How
है
are
आप?
you, Purab?
Very well,
मैं
very well.
एकदम
Thank you.
मैं तो एकदम बढ़िया बिंदास हूँ because I have to tell you this. From the moment I put it out on my social media that I'm gonna go live with you, one of my friends told me that you were her first crush. इतना प्यार.
What is your friend's name? क्या नाम है उनका?
स्निग्धा.
निकिता. Thank you very much, निकिता. अगर वो देख रही हैं आपको और मुझे अभी फिलहाल तो thank you very much. लेकिन I have to say कि thanks to Hip Hip Hooray, जो 25 साल हो गए Hip Hip Hooray को. Last just 2 or 3 days ago,
Yes.
there was the 25th anniversary of Hip Hip Hooray, which we all celebrated कि हमने एक छोटा सा वीडियो बना दिया. मेहुल ने बनाया actually, who's one of the actors of Hip Hip Hooray. He's the captain of our ship कि वो हमेशा हम लोग को साथ रखता है, ग्रुप्स बनाता है, पार्टीज तो हम सब ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं. लेकिन जब भी कुछ किसी का बर्थडे है या तो फिर हिप पूरे का एनिवर्सरी डेट है तो ही ऑलवेज इज इंस्ट्रूमेंटल. हम सबको एक मतलब एक मैसेज भेजता है और वीडियोस रिकॉर्ड करवाता है एंड देन ही पुट्स इट टुगेदर एंड प्लेज इट आउट टू पीपल. सो thanks to Mehul, we are still reaching out to our audience that loves Hip Hooray, like your friend Signa. You शायद Hip Hooray देख के she liked my work and has been watching me for such a long time.
It was one of the best shows while we were growing up. We watched that. And I mean, even to date, that school drama, that teenage drama has a relevance. How does it feel, Purab? Like, it's been 25 years to the show, 25 years of you being in the industry. And this particular term, relevance of an actor, what according to you defines that? And what keeps an actor or a show for that matter relevant?
I think जब मैंने अपना करियर स्टार्ट किया था आई डिडंट थिंक कि मैं 25 साल इस करियर में रहूंगा भी. मैंने जब स्टार्ट किया था आई जस्ट थॉट कि कुछ करने को है. आई वाज कंफ्यूज, आई वाज यंग, आई वाज टीनेजर माई सेल्फ. तो कुछ प्लान नहीं था लाइफ में. अगर हिप हिप हुरे इफ हिप हिप हुरे हैड नॉट डन वेल और पीपल हैड नॉट रिसीव्ड इट वेल, शायद मैं आज एक्टर नहीं होता, मैं कुछ और बनता. क्योंकि हिप हिप हुरे वाज सक्सेसफुल और उसी सक्सेस को देख के लोग ने और काम मुझे ऑफर किया वो काम करते करते मुझे फाइनली मजा आने लग गया है काम करके। एंड अभी मजा तो पहले से ही आ रहा था, लेकिन मैंने कुछ प्लान नहीं बनाया था कि ये करियर बनाना है। मेरे दिमाग में कुछ और ही था कि
Right.
मैं अमेरिका, मेरे सारे दोस्त वहाँ पे पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं। कुछ साल के बाद मैं भी वहीं जाऊंगा, उनके साथ ज्वाइन करूंगा। मेरे बचपन के सारे दोस्त चले गए थे वहाँ पे, तो मेरा प्लान
Right.
वही था। लेकिन मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि मैं फुल टाइम एक्टर बनूंगा। काम आ रहा था तो मैं कर रहा था। और जब मैंने मैं ब्रदर निखिल किया, जो मेरी जिंदगी मेरे लिए एक और बड़ा सा एक स्टेपिंग स्टोन था, और एक इम्पोर्टेंट टाइम था मेरे, एक इम्पोर्टेंट करियर डिसीजन था और इम्पोर्टेंट प्रोजेक्ट था मेरे लिए, जो अभी भी लोग बहुत बहुत सालों बाद याद करते हैं। एंड आई थिंक इट वाज अ फिल्म आल्सो दैट वाज पाथ ब्रेकिंग इन इट्स ओन राइट, जस्ट लाइक इवेपुरे वाज।
Yeah.
उसके बाद रॉक ऑन, अनदर पाथ ब्रेकिंग फिल्म। उसके बाद शायद आउट ऑफ लव, यू नो। सो आई थिंक इट्स नाइस टू नो कि 25 साल के करियर में मैंने कुछ चीजें की हैं जो एवरग्रीन रह गए हैं। मतलब पीपल कैन वॉच इट एनी टाइम, एनी प्लेस, and still connect with it, feel strongly about it, and a lot of uh, I mean, अगर आप एविपुरे की ऑडियंस देखोगे, माय ब्रदर निखिल की ऑडियंस देखोगे, रॉक ऑन की ऑडियंस देखोगे, आउट ऑफ लव also at the time, it's, I mean, the kind of, it is a different kind of audience. Epipure, rock on, my brother Nikhil also is a different kind of audience, but Epipure and rock on shayad similar,
True.
young, trendier audience that has a similar audience. But the audiences who are impacted by these projects, by these films or these shows, I think it's a big it's left a lasting impression. और जैसे मैंने कहा कि अगर आप भी आज देखेंगे इस शोज को या इन इन फिल्म्स को, तो आपको लगेगा कि वाओ, यू नो, दिस रियली इज टाइमलेस. So I feel I feel a lot of gratitude. I feel great respect and love towards the audience who keeps watching these films and loves my work in the films, and I can just be grateful about it.
That's amazing. And you have selected roles that are very versatile. You have selected roles that are very meaty. Like your last work in Blind. Like when I saw it, I was like, because obviously we all love you. So I didn't see the trailer of Blind. I straight away watched the movie. And I was like, please don't let him be the serial killer. I love him. I don't want him to play that. Like, I don't want to hate him. So, how was the journey of Blind? Because you did that such effortlessly. Like, I could see that psychopath thing so much into, like, as if it was engraved in your veins altogether. How did you do that?
मेरे ख्याल से नेहा, मुझे लगता है कि हर एक इंसान में हर सारे चीजें हैं। अगर आप इमोशन को डिग करोगे और आपको एक एक्सट्रीम कॉर्नर में पुश किया जाए, तो आप भी ऐसे ही चीजें करेंगे और ऐसे ही रिएक्ट करोगे, जैसे कि आपने कुछ क्वालिटीज आपने किसी में देखे हैं और पसंद नहीं आया उस क्वालिटीज को, यू माइट हैव दो सेम क्वालिटीज इन यू। आई बिलीव दैट,
Right.
आई एम रॉन्ग। तो एज एन एक्टर इज वेरी यूजफुल टू टू बिलीव दीज थिंग्स एंड थिंक कि यार शायद ये चीज मुझे अच्छी नहीं लगती, मुझे पसंद नहीं है। जैसे कि इवन आउट ऑफ लव्स कैरेक्टर, होल्ड ऑन, सॉरी, माय सन इज कमिंग इन द रूम, वन
That's
सेकंड.
okay. We can have him in the live session as well.
Sorry, children, there are lots of friends of theirs in
That's
the
okay.
house. They're all playing outside. But
You can
what
control
I was trying,
anything and everything, but not the
yeah,
kids.
sorry.
You can control anything and everything, but not the kids. There's a line in one of the movies,
No, they don't.
How to Train a Dragon,
They
कि
don't need
बच्चे
it.
किसी की नहीं सुनते.
नहीं, but बच्चे तो they don't need control. I think it's nice to let them be who they are. So the only thing is I have a light that's put up over there. तो वो दरवाजा खोले और light भी
Oh,
frame में. That's what I'm trying to
okay.
control. Not welcome to come in as much as he likes to come on the beat. आ भी जाता है मेरे मीटिंग्स में, मेरे रीडिंग्स में वो आके बैठता है गोद में. So he's quite sweet actually. I wish I didn't have the light, then he could have come in properly. Um, but anyway, coming back to what I was saying is कि ये सारे जो क्वालिटीज है, नेगेटिव या पॉजिटिव, मेरे ख्याल से हर किसी इंसान में है. हमारा जो सिविलाइज्ड बिहेवियर है, वी काइंड ऑफ सप्रेस थिंग्स एंड पुट थिंग्स इन प्लेस, यू नो, कि ऐसा बिहेवियर नहीं करना चाहिए या करना चाहिए. So as an actor, it's very useful to find these qualities. ऐसा नहीं कि मैं आप जाके लोगों को मारना शुरू करूंगा, because that's my civilized behavior that protects me. पर जब मैं एक रोल कर रहा हूँ, मेरा जो नेचर है, मेरा जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, मेरा जो सोच है, मैं उसको साइड में रख के कैरेक्टर के सोच, कैरेक्टर के अंडरस्टैंडिंग से, कैरेक्टर का जो नेचर है वो उसके बारे में सोचता हूँ और उस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से फंक्शन करता हूँ. तो एक रिएक्शन जो मिला था मुझे, बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग रिएक्शन था ब्लाइंड के बाद, कि रिव्यूअर्स ने कहा ये और ऑडियंस ने भी कहा कि ड्राइवर का जो कैरेक्टर था जो मैंने निभाया ब्लाइंड में, वी वांटेड टू नो मोर अबाउट हिज स्टोरी, what why where he comes from, what he does. That was feeling like they were missing that in the movie. और मुझे लगा कि शायद मैंने कैरेक्टर को ऑनेस्टी से निभाया तो लोग को उस इंटरेस्ट, वो लोगों में वो इंटरेस्ट जाग उठा कि यार इसका स्टोरी क्या है, ये ऐसा क्यों कर रहा है. एंड आई थिंक Tom ने, who's the director of the film show Makhija, he had, अगर आप ब्लाइंड दोबारा देखोगे तो रेफरेंसेस में आपको पता चलेगा कि इस कैरेक्टर का रिलेशनशिप क्या था उसकी माँ के साथ, या ही इज वेरी सटली पुट इट बैक. फिल्म इस कैरेक्टर के बारे में नहीं था, ये फिल्म कैरेक्टर के, ब्लाइंड कैरेक्टर जो जिया है, जो सोनम कपूर ने निभाया, के बारे में था. सो आई थिंक दैट्स अगर वो दूसरा पिक्चर बनाएगा ड्राइवर के बारे में, तो दैट all those things can be addressed.
But that
yeah, coming back to
actually
the
happens because, sorry,
no, go on, sorry, I'm just rambling on.
you just said that people wanted to know the backstory of the driver, and that happens when you connect with the character. अगर आप वहाँ पे छाप छोड़ जाते हैं ना, तो लोग जानना चाहते हैं. I'm gonna take the liberty and say this. Today, I'm a Potterhead, complete Potterhead, and to date, despite being a Hagrid lover and everything, I really want to know what made Voldemort Voldemort. I want to know his backstory, how from Tom Riddles he became Voldemort. So I think that happens, that जब वो कैरेक्टर इतना आपको छू जाता है ना, चाहे वो कितना भी नेगेटिव क्यों ना हो, you want to know कि बैक स्टोरी क्या था. So I think from your audience, from you wanted the same thing.
बिल्कुल. और मेरे ख्याल से फिल्मों में वो जस्टिफाई करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है क्योंकि टाइम लिमिट बहुत कम है, लेकिन सीरीज जो अब फिलहाल बहुत बन रहे हैं उसमें आप खींच सकते हो, आप हर कैरेक्टर को जस्टिफाई कर सकते हो, एंड दैट्स द जॉय ऑफ डूइंग सीरीज. जैसे कि आकाश का जो भी कैरेक्टर था आउट ऑफ लव में, इन द फर्स्ट सीजन व्हेन आई प्लेड इट, मुझे समझ भी नहीं आया आकाश. आई वाज लाइक, हु इज दिस गाय? आई मीन आई रिमेम्बर कि मैंने दिग्मांशु धूलिया जो डायरेक्टर है, फर्स्ट सीजन के डायरेक्टर थे, I had a chat with him and I said कि यार इस कैरेक्टर के, he's a dirty guy, I don't like him, कि ये मतलब झूठ पे झूठ बोलते जा रहा है, and that's something that really bothers me as Purab Kohli, that a liar. I feel people who, I mean, I don't lie, I don't like to lie. So I was very bothered by Akash because Akash is an out and out liar, और बात पे झूठ बोलता है, मतलब बिना सोच के झूठ बोलता है,
आंखों में देख के झूठ बोलना.
yeah. So I spoke to Tishu and I said, Tishu, यार मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है मुझे, and I can't find empathy for him. I want to find empathy for him to play the character. He said, यार यही तो प्रॉब्लम है, इस कैरेक्टर के लिए एम्पैथी होना ही नहीं चाहिए. There's no sympathy for him. He's not, you have to treat him like he's the worst thing, and you don't like him, play him from that honesty. So that's what we did with Akash. So it took me some time in the first season कि इसको समझने और how to play him and how to try and sort of empathize with him and get him out. So first couple of scenes I remember कि मुझे कुछ feeling हो ही नहीं रहा था. I was just doing what was written. जो लिखा था मैं वही कर रहा था. And only when I got into the the juice of it and started loving the scenes that I was doing as Akash, उसके बाद I started falling in love with the character, and saying, okay, ठीक है, I'm owning him now and I'm liking him. So that joy came only towards the end of the first season. तो मैंने second season में बहुत निचोड़ा फिर उसको. That's what I started enjoying. ठीक है, now I've got it, now I'm going to play it with full honesty.
It takes time, of course. There are many things that you do with the character, and it's not like it's not set in the stone कि जो भी character मिलेगा वो हमें हमारे जैसा या हमारी पसंद का होगा. It's it's basically the vision of the director, the filmmaker.
बिल्कुल मैं पहले बहुत
Even
सोचता था, पहले अपने जो जब प्रोजेक्ट्स के ऑफर्स आते थे मुझे, मैं बहुत सोचता था कि कैरेक्टर कैसा है, मैं कैरेक्टर कैसे करूं, मैं आई शुड गेट कॉट अप इन दैट, लाइक मोस्ट एक्टर्स गेट कॉट अप इन दैट, मेरी इमेज का हो गई उसमें, मैं टाइपकास्ट नहीं हो गया हूँ. That was a lot of things that would come up in my mind when I earlier on in my career. लेकिन पिछले 5-6 सालों, especially since series have come, because as I said कि even bad characters get justified in series. अब मैं ज्यादा सोचता नहीं कैरेक्टर के बारे में, मैं ज्यादा स्टोरी के बारे में सोचता हूँ. And I think what is the story is that is being told, and of course how the character fits into the story. कि ऐसा नहीं कि character is not important to the main story at all. They have to find that also. और एक बार वो हो जाए तो व्हाट इज द क्वालिटीज ऑफ द कैरेक्टर, वो मतलब अच्छा आदमी नहीं है, ठीक आदमी नहीं है, आदमी नहीं है, तो इट डजंट मैटर, यू नो. फॉर मी इट्स एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू find something else within yourself as a performer, as an and as an entertainer, as an actor, to try and deliver that performance and then bring your own understanding what
right.
you have into the.
So now, since you are in love with your craft, you're in love with the industry you're in, you're evolving with it, right? From like theaters, the big screens, to the series coming to OTT. So what advice would Purab Kohli give to himself, like the 25 years purana wala? What would you tell him if you had a
uh,
chance?
I don't think I would give myself any advice, क्योंकि जो मैं अब सीख चुका हूँ 25 सालों में, इसीलिए सीखा हूँ क्योंकि उस जो, मैं बच्चा नहीं कहूंगा लेकिन that youthful boy who was started off the career 25 years ago, if it wasn't for him I wouldn't be this today, you know. So I'm very grateful for the experiences I had, चीजें मैंने जो की हैं, choices जो मैंने किए, अगर सही हुआ गलत, जो भी choice है. मुझे लगता है कि अगर आपने चॉइस किया है तो यू शुड वर्क हार्ड टुवर्ड्स दैट चॉइस एंड ट्राइंग टू मेक इट द बेस्ट चॉइस फॉर योरसेल्फ, यू नो. तो
True.
देयर इज नो पॉइंट गोइंग बैक एंड सेइंग कि ये मैंने ऐसे किया वैसे किया, ये मत करो. सो आई वोंट गिव एडवाइस टू माय सेल्फ, आई वुड से मोर, आई वुड बी, आई वुड हैव ग्रैटिट्यूड टुवर्ड्स द यंगर सेल्फ कि आपने इतनी चीजें किए हैं और एक्सपीरियंसेस आपने लिए हैं, और यू वर ब्रेव इनफ एंड adventurous enough to have those experiences, and because of that I am now this person which I love, and I'm very honored to be so. I would thank that younger self of mine and say thank you for being who you were and what you did, and I'm grateful
I
for
totally
your experiences.
agree because yeah, see, I agree because I feel even those failures that we had in the past, the mistakes that we made in the past, made us what we are today. So if we change itna chota sa bhi element of the past now, we lose the essence of what we have today. So even I believe in that.
This is a
So now, uh,
this is a nice movie plot, Neha.
uh, uh,
एक था ना, I think there was a film, उसने कुछ बदला था in the past and then the whole future changes. I think it was a film. Was it Sliding Doors? I think Sliding Doors was the film.
yeah,
Maybe I'm wrong.
even I think Back to the Future also had the same thing.
Correct. Back to the Future
It's a
also has
domino
that.
effect
Yeah,
altogether.
yeah,
And
yeah.
also in Flash, if you have seen Flash, so there also the timelines changes and there are
Yes,
different
yes,
realities that
yes,
occur.
yes, of course. Wow, you're like an encyclopedia, yeah?
And I just love consuming content a lot, and it really doesn't matter, like physics is not something I'm very good at, but I still try कि कुछ तो समझ आएगा ना, let's see this.
You
So
know, you mentioned Harry
yeah, I
Potter.
do that.
इतने सालों से मैंने हैरी पॉटर का कुछ नहीं देखा था, पढ़ा भी नहीं था बुक्स, लेकिन now my daughter is 7 years old going to 8, and she's getting into Harry Potter. So now we're reading all the books and we're seeing the movies, and now suddenly this is a new entry into my life also, because I had no idea about Harry Potter. मतलब था, I knew Harry Potter, but I'm not into it, and now I'm getting into it like everybody else in the world.
And you're loving Potter. Please say that you're loving the
Yeah,
Potter world.
amazing. So, I mean, we just finished the second book, so we are still got.
Which was
I mean,
the
I think
Chambers
we're
of the Secret.
6 or 7. कितने हैं? 7-6 हैं.
Seven, yeah. So
Seven.
seven
So
is basically,
we've got 5
I
more to
think,
go.
two parts: Deathly Hollow Part One and Deathly Hollow Part Two.
So we've
Those
just
are the
finished reading part
five
2.
books.
We've not been seeing the second film. We've only read the book so far, part 2.
Ah,
So
it's
let's see now what unfolds of the Harry Potter world.
there is so much to learn from all those books and movies, and
Yeah.
you get different things from the
Yeah.
movie and different things from the books. So that's there.
Yeah.
So tell me, since you're talking about your daughter right now, so tell me, if you have to, now you have to rate yourself out of 5, okay? So tell me, Purab as an actor, how much will you have to give from 5 stars? How many stars would you give Purab as an
Ooh.
actor?
Well, the thing is acting. I think some projects I'll give myself 5 stars and some projects I'll give myself 1 star. क्योंकि every time you act in a project, sometimes you look and say, यार मैं ऐसा कर सकता था, मैं ऐसा क्यों नहीं किया. So I think it changes. The rating changes with every project.
Okay, you being safe with your answer. ठीक है, चलेगा, कोई बात नहीं. Next one,
All
Purab
right,
as
five
a
stars. 5 stars. I'm
husband.
going to say 5 stars.
5 stars. Yes, see, love yourself. That's very important. Give yourself 5 stars. That's more important. Okay. As a husband, how many stars would you give yourself?
Sorry,
As a husband.
as a husband, then you should ask my wife. I'll send you a message of what she says.
देखो, complaints की list भी आ सकती है. You can
मैं
never
पोस्ट
read a
कर
woman's
दूंगा.
mind.
वैसे see, I as an individual always think I'm best in everything. कि मैं best actor हूँ, मैं best husband हूँ, मैं best father हूँ, मैं best सब कुछ हूँ. But I think the person who is facing that side of husband of me being the husband, my wife that is, you should ask her, ask my children. They say very nice things to me on my face, but maybe if you talk to them on Instagram, they might say different things.
We'll have to set up another
But
meeting
I
with
will,
them separately, no?
I will genuinely ask them, and I will do a
Yeah,
post of it and
do that.
tag you.
I'll tell you like this, are you a strict parent or you're someone like कि अगर बेटे की गर्लफ्रेंड
Yeah,
बन गई तो उसका नंबर फ्री करा दूंगा? Which one
yeah.
of these
I'm
you are?
actually between my wife and me. I think I'm the stricter parent. I'm definitely the stricter parent. I'm strict about silly things though. Sometimes I'm wondering why I'm so strict. Keep time pe. I'm a stickler of time. I'm always bang on time, and I feel very annoyed when people don't come on time. So I'm pushing my children also. I've made both my children paranoid about time. When they think about they're going to be late, they both go like, we're going to be late, we're going to be late. So I feel bad about that.
The curfew.
So even my 5-year-old son, he's also worried about reaching late in school. He's like, oh, I don't want to be late to school. I don't want to be late to school. So
Oh,
so I feel bad about that. So I'm definitely the stricter parent with lots of silly things. But I feel ki I feel ki once they get on their own feet when they reach their mid-teens or something, then I become really chilled out. I think I'll just like let them be. Right now I feel very responsible कि मुझे ये करना है, मुझे मेरे ऊपर है कि they they learn these values or they learn these things in life, and um, once they're past that and they're on their own, I think I'll just let go. I'm very easy to let go also कि जो करना है कर लो. you know I'm
जो
lenient
करना
about
है करो.
few things I'm very lenient about कि my wife doesn't let them watch television at all कि टीवी मत देखो. She
Oh.
hates anything. Everything is outdoor activity. I'm like मेरा business है भाई, क्यों मार्केट को मार रही हो. दिखाओ दिखाओ. so
So do your
so
kids
I
know
make
that
sure
you're
they
a
watch
star? Are they
one
aware
movie.
of this
They watch
fact?
a movie every week.
No, but I really want to know, are your kids aware of the fact that you're a star? Do they know this, that their father is a
um,
celebrity, he's an artist?
yeah, I think my daughter is getting an idea of it now because she's seen articles, she's seen Google, Google may she's typed things, and because they are using it in their school. Um, we we heard her tell another girl the other day, my father's an actor. So, so
Ah.
I think she's understanding it, but very recently because even I remember that 2022 May, February 2022, I was shooting Criminal Justice in India, and they had come over to see me in India. और हम लोग छुट्टी पे गए थे, गोवा गए थे, और गोवा के होटल में वहाँ पे शादी हो रही थी, तो बहुत सारे लोग आए थे. और कुछ लोगों मतलब डिनर लंच जब हम रेस्टोरेंट्स जाते थे खाना खाने, तो there were lots of people who were coming for photographs, out of love. Second season had
Yeah.
released, and it was नॉर्थ इंडिया में बहुत पॉपुलर हो गया है आउट ऑफ लव. सो
Yes.
there was a family. But the wedding was from people from Chandigarh and Delhi had come, so they were all coming for photographs. And so she was confused, कि क्या हो रहा है ये, you know. So then suddenly she started sneaking into all the pictures. वो पीछे आके खड़ी हो जाती है and give a smile and go away. So I think
Oh.
she's making sense of it. She's the older child. My son is still young. He doesn't know what's going on. They've come to
Yeah.
my sets. My daughter's come to my sets since she was one and a half, and watched me shooting. She watches me very intrigued. If she's very intrigued, जून में मैं एक film shoot कर रहा था गोवा में फिर से, and she came onto the set, and Sunil Patel was the DOP of the film. Was very sweet. He was doing a trolley shot of me, so he made us sit on the trolley with him at the side, and she watched
Oh.
the show, and uh, she was quite sort of fascinated by it. And she sits quietly on the set. She comes and she sits quietly and she just watches, you know, like, kya ho raha hai? What is he doing? She goes for dramatics classes herself over here, you know, so she understands also now what is acting, what are things you can do, what is storytelling. मैं जब अपने टाइम पास करता हूँ घर पे, so I, you know, shoot something with them and then we put it on iMovies and we try and edit it together. तो मस्ती वो करते, so they also understand कि what is this work that my father does, where he goes away, क्योंकि मैं जाता हूँ, जब मैं शूटिंग करने जाता हूँ तो मैं घर से निकल जाता हूँ, मैं
Hmm.
sometimes 2 months, but I come back in the middle, but there is at least minimum 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes I'm gone, you know, they don't see me at all.
Yeah.
So they wonder कि कहाँ गए भाई, क्या कर रहे हो, where have you gone and what are you doing. So it's nice to for them to see. And in our business we are lucky enough that families can come onto sets, they can travel
Right.
with you, they can come, you know, stop you from doing those things. Office नहीं जाना है हमें, sets पे ही है. तो I think it's nice कि वो सब exposure उनको young age में मिल जाए, तो they understand कि where the father's gone, what is he doing, what kind of work he does. So it's nice. I mean, I like that. Maybe ऐसे ही था because my father was a producer and director himself. Though
Right.
he stopped making movies when I was very young. I was 3 or 4, but I still have memories. I mean, his last film he made in 1981, so I was 2 years old. But I still have memories of no 1982. I think he made it, so I was 2 or 3 years old. But I have clear memories of people coming rehearsing action sequences in our. You know, we had in Bombay, we have a house with a terrace outside. वहाँ पे terrace पे action sequences rehearsal होते थे, readings होता था, actors आके मिलते थे. You know, all that was going on, and it was very fascinating. कि कौन है ये लोग? I'm glad my children are having these experiences also.
I have this feeling I'm like quite literally I'm going to be a fan of your daughter, of course, because she seems really, really smart. I would love to meet her if you're, whenever the next time you're shooting in Delhi, particularly. So please let us know. We're going to have a meeting with you and your kids.
Definitely, yeah. I'm actually not been to Delhi in a very long. Are you based in Delhi? Yeah.
I'm based in Delhi. Yeah.
Oh, you're based in Delhi. Okay. Yeah, I've not been to Delhi for a very long time, and I'm surprised actually. Dehradun आ गया था मैं बीच में. I'd flown through Delhi, लेकिन I've not been to Delhi, the city, for a very long time. Last I think was before COVID. You know, so बहुत मतलब time हो गया दिल्ली आके.
Ah.
So I'm hoping कि
It's okay.
कुछ.
I'm inviting you. Please come over.
हाँ, definitely. खाना तो खाना. I mean, I should come to eat at least, no? In Delhi if
My
nothing
husband
else.
cooks really well. So
Oh.
we can have you over. He'll cook.
Lovely, thank you. I might take up your invite.
Yeah. And before we actually, I don't want to end the conversation, but every good thing has to come to an end. You tell me, what are the next projects you have in the pipeline? Because we want to see more of you.
Yeah, so I have a film called Putul, which is a beautiful film about a little girl, and that should release early next year. Then I have another film called Let There Be Love, which is an English and a Konkani film. We've shot it in both languages. It's again a very beautiful story about a man who's lost his wife. That's the character I play. That's the story of the film. And then there's another film called Ahuti, which is again a dark film. So
Interesting.
there's a nice mix of 3 films that I've shot in 2023, which should all come out in the next year. So look forward to that.
Theatrical releases or OTT?
Uh, I think Putul and Let There Be Love will be more festival circuit, and hopefully theaters in and around where there's a Konkani speaking audience, and
Yeah.
and of course the English film, if the film is does well enough, it will release in theaters in Bombay and Delhi also for sure, because there is market for indie
Yeah.
English films. Putul is a theatrical release, and it's got a lot of commercial value to it also. It's a good, nice children entertaining film. And Ahuti again is got it's got entertainment value. It's a dark film, so it's got a market, I think, for theatrical. But they want to have the film ready first and decide. The producers want to see the film and then go with
Right.
either OTT straight or with but there's a producer properly involved who's interested in theatrical. So yeah, these are the three films.
We'll know soon enough, right? They're still in the like deciding zone whether to put it on OTT or on the theaters, right?
Ahuti, yeah, because Ahuti अभी तो खत्म किए हम लोग. It was just short.
Uh,
We finished shooting in August, so Ahuti will be ready only in April, May. I think they would sort of look at a release, and it all depends on the market, of how is there a space for a small film to release at that time, and you know how it is in the business.
right.
So
Of
we are
course.
hoping
It all
we are hoping
depends
it
on
be,
the
we are hoping
timing.
it be
It matters a
theatrical, but
lot.
you never know when the time comes.
Perfect. So I'll see you on the theaters and on OTT, and of course, lots and lots of love is coming your way already, and you will have a lot more of that. Be the way you are. You're just an amazing person, amazing actor, and I really wish to meet you in person too. So whenever you're in Delhi, or
I will
just for
definitely
fun, if
get
you
in,
want to
we'll
come to
definitely
Delhi,
get
please.
in touch, Neha, when we come to Delhi. When I come to Delhi, we'll definitely get in touch. Don't worry, 100%. Face to face करेंगे कुछ.
Yes.
साथ में
Then
हैरी
we'll
पॉटर
talk about
देखेंगे.
Harry Potter, Flash, and everything. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you
Okay.
so much,
Thank
Purab. It
you
was
very much,
lovely talking
Neha.
to you.
Take care. Lovely talking to you too. Bye.
Bye bye.